Welcome to the Chevrolet Postgame. Here now, Mike Tirico.
San Francisco 49ers improved to 5-2. Falcons drop to 500, 3-3. Their two-game win streak is snapped. Niners 20, Falcons 10. Here tonight in Santa Clara, and the players of the game. Of course, Christian McCaffrey, over 200 total yards from scrimmage. Trent Williams, his usual solid performance at left tackle. And Tatum Bethune, starting for the injured Fred Warner. 10 tackles and 1 tackle for loss. And the trio celebrating National Running Backs Day. Standing by live with Melissa.
Yes, it is official. Okay, guys, they don't know what they are, but this is National Running Backs Day. Remember we talked about this. Here are your prizes. It gets a clap. Okay, look at the back of it. You got to put it on. Trent, well, we hope it fits. And then you have to put it on as well, even though you're a defensive player. Guys, Christian, you earned this. Both on the ground, in the air. Okay, first of all, tell us what you think. You've got your chain. Chris didn't know if the quality was good enough.
I'm trying to be serious with this jacket and chain on, but no, I'm just so proud of these guys, man. God is good. You know, I mean, we have so much character on this team. You know, you got guys like Bosa and Fred who go down, and George been out all year. We've had so many things happen on this team, and you know, it's just the will and, you know, the character of this team. Just a really fun team to be a part of, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. And
we talked a lot about, obviously, both running backs in this game. We just saw you and Bijan exchange jerseys. What did you guys say to each other?
Yeah, I got the utmost respect for him. Lucky enough to train with him a little this summer, and there's a reason why he is who he is. And the inspiration he gives me, you know, the way he pushed me this whole offseason, and just getting to know him, not only as a player, but as a guy, I don't have enough good things to say about him.
All right, put the chain on. I'll go to Trent now. Oh, look at this. Oh, can you show us the back? Like, it's just great. This is good. This looks good up here. All right, you played a big part in this. You told me you said super fun to block for Christian. What was it like tonight?
I mean, there you go, super fun. I mean, you look at what he did. You know, he makes our job easy. He makes our job easy, making guys miss, running through arm tackles. You know, can't say enough about the guy. That's my brother.
All right, Tatum, come over here, because you stopped Bijan, right? So since we're talking about running backs, you deserve to be here. And it is not easy to replace Fred Warner. You wore his rookie jersey into the game tonight. What were you telling yourself before this game and during it?
Before this game, man, all I could think about is Fred and how he led the team, and he built a foundation on the defense and the 49ers, man. And me just coming in, I just wanted to keep that going and make sure and let Fred know he's here, and we got his back the same way he got ours. And, you know, Christian, we had his back too. Coach let us know going into the game it's going to be a Christian McCaffrey game, and he did what was expected. That's Christian McCaffrey. So, yeah.
Well said. We saw you, you know, come out of the game for a little bit there. Are you okay? What happened?
No, I'm all good. It ain't nothing serious. Ain't nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm good.
So wait, tell me, Trent, what does a Christian McCaffrey game mean?
I mean, it means that we're going to impose our will up front, and we're going to win the game in the trenches. And, you know, one of the best backs to ever play the game, and, you know, we just hand the ball off to him and watch him work.
He said he loves watching you. He doesn't get to sit back and watch you near enough. All right, can you just tell us just overall what you think of this and where you're going to put this in your house and all of that?
I have no idea. I don't. This might be the one time I wear it, except for next year's running back day. But
don't say that.
These guys look great. You guys look great.
All right, guys, enjoy.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Fun with those guys. Pretty impressive performance, and great to hear from Bethune that it was set up front. It's going to be a Christian McCaffrey game, and there it is in the scrapbook. First ever National Running Backs Day award. And good for Tatum Bethune, right? Thrown into this lineup. He was a special teamer. But that inspiration Melissa talked about, man who replaces Fred Warner, the heart and soul of this team. And there is Fred Warner on the scooter, there to welcome every guy into the locker room. Sometimes injured players aren't around a team, but Fred Warner's presence right around this is so cool. After a week ago, he had such a devastating injury. This tells you what leadership is and what a special guy he is in the National Football League.
It really is. And, you know, this is a different sort of team. There are a lot of reasons why they could have packed their bags this year and just said, hey, it's not our year. Yeah, we've got all these people hurt, our quarterback, our best 2 defenders, blah, blah, blah. You go right down the list.
Yeah.
And they just put their head down and plowed their way through a very good Atlanta Falcons team. I thought the Atlanta Falcons might come in here tonight and sort of prove to the world that they were ready for that next step. And sometimes what happens is those old dogs don't want to let go of the bone. And the San Francisco 49ers are the ultimate old dogs holding on to that bone, and they got it done tonight. It was really, really impressive.
And the concern at the back end for Atlanta, we saw Michael Penix take a lot of hits at the end of that game, and towards the very end, he took a couple of shots and was limping, and you always worry about Penix with the knees because of the knee injuries he's had. As Bethune got blocked and goes down low, he gets stretched out, and this was Penix as he was down, and we looked at this after we went to break, just flexing at that left knee and grabbing that. So certainly the Atlanta athletic training staff is all over that. When San Francisco came to close the game out, Penix went into the medical tent to get looked at. That's a major concern for this Falcons franchise going forward.
Yeah, and I think that they know what they have in Michael Penix, right? And they're really excited about it.
They are.
But he is still a very young player as far as the National Football League is concerned. He's going to learn a lot from a game like this one out here. And you don't want to take those blows. I think of Joe Flacco on Thursday night. Joe Flacco is 40 years old. He's not getting hit. I mean, he just ding, 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 right? Control that pass rush. Don't take those hits. He has the kind of arm. He has the kind of skill set to take some of those knocks off of himself.
We hope that he is going to check out okay tonight as San Francisco won the game 20-10, and their defense, as Chris said, showed up. And what a night it must be for Tatum Bethune. His first NFL start doing that, replacing Fred Warner, who's helped bring him into the league. And as he entered the locker room, Fred Warner was waiting for him. And there is the sight. That is leadership. It's a young guy who's getting his welcome to the NFL moment as Christian McCaffrey wrote the headline for the day. 201 yards, leads the National Football League in yards from scrimmage, adding to his total now 900 plus yards from scrimmage. Time now for your Peacock Picks of the Week. The legend is real. How to Train Your Dragon, streaming now on Peacock. Watch the new limited series, Devil in Disguise, John Wayne Gacy, that is based on a true story. George Kittle and John Lynch from the 49ers. The Guest with Jack Collinsworth, Tony Dungy, Rodney Harrison. Right now, Sunday Night Football Final is streaming on Peacock. Much more to do here from Santa Clara. Chris and I will come back and talk about the big stories from Sunday, number 7 in the National Football League. Right after this.
Welcome back to the Chevrolet Postgame.
Sunday 7 in the National Football League in the books. It started this morning in London. Matthew Stafford. Rams went over late after spending most of the week in Baltimore, and Stafford was fabulous. 5 touchdown passes, leading the league now at 17. They beat the Jags by 4 scores. Jaden Daniels will have an MRI on his hamstring that he injured in Texas today. The Cowboys beat the Commanders, and Dak Prescott continuing his excellent season, doubling up Washington. What a fourth quarter by the Broncos. I can't wait to go back and watch it. It's still hard to believe they scored all 33 in the fourth, second most in a fourth quarter in NFL history, beating the Giants at the buzzer. And the Indianapolis Colts have the best record in the league. Of course they do. 6-1, and Jonathan Taylor continues to be the story. Today they beat the Chargers 38-24 down the coast at SoFi, and they continue to jump out to early leads. Oh, those Chargers uniforms. Anyway, Jonathan Taylor, let's focus on him. 3 touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns his last 5 games as Daniel Jones, 24 of 38, 288 yards, and 2 touchdowns. We saw Mac Jones, another first-round pick, at his next stop. Daniel Jones is the Jones story of all right now.
And so many of these quarterbacks that we had sort of thrown on the scrap heap, right? Oh, well, that didn't work out in New York, and that didn't work out in New England or Jacksonville. And here they are. They're still young guys. Sometimes you get a different coach, you get a little different system, but you got to be happy for Daniel Jones. I mean, it's tough being a quarterback in New York, and, of course, Jackson Dart now getting all the attention up there. But for Daniel Jones, it has to be kind of nice just to stick his chest out and then, yeah, I can play a little.
best record in the NFL here in mid-October. He and Mac Jones were two of the quarterbacks who were first-round picks starting for teams that didn't draft them. 1/3 of the league starters on this Sunday, or this week, I should say, fit into that category, which is pretty crazy. So the Colts have the best record in the league, one of the best matchups this season, next Sunday night, as Aaron Rodgers faces the Green Bay Packers for the first and who knows, maybe the only time in his Hall of Fame career. We'll take a peek ahead to next Sunday night in Pittsburgh as we continue on Sunday Night Football.
Welcome back to the Chevrolet Postgame.
Aaron Rodgers, the most prolific passer in Packers history. An iconic career.
And when we say farewell to one of the best to do it in this stadium.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Sunday Night Football.
What a matchup. Jordan Love is having a night.
My goodness.
What a throw.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
And so much of the Aaron Rodgers end of the run in Green Bay was bringing Jordan Love along. And they had a terrific relationship along the way. And there's Jordan Love's numbers so far, 240 passing yards per game, 10 touchdowns, 2 picks. Aaron played well on his end of the bargain, and the Steelers lost Thursday night against Cincinnati. When the schedule came out, we didn't know if Aaron Rodgers would be a Steeler. Kind of thought maybe, but we weren't sure. And then once we knew, like, wow, that'll be special, and here it is next Sunday night.
You know, sometimes you get special games, and sometimes you get special uniforms, like Green Bay, Pittsburgh.
Absolutely.
That sounds good.
Yes.
But then sometimes you also get a little sauce on top. We got a lot of sauce on top of this one. We really do. And, you know, for Aaron Rodgers, who knows how much longer this may be his last year, whatever. But to go back with the Pittsburgh Steelers and play the Green Bay Packers, and they're going to play Renegade in the third quarter, fourth quarter sometimes. It is going to be about as raw as it can be, because the one thing we do know about Aaron, and I know about Aaron, is that he doesn't forget anything. And so anything that he can do to sort of keep that chip right there and keep him fired up, he's going to do it. He'll be ready for this one.
There are going to be a ton of Rodgers Packers jerseys, Rodgers Steelers jerseys. Probably not a lot of Rodgers Jets jerseys in the crowd, but there'll be a ton of emotion and excitement. It's going to be a great game, and it's an important game, too. Micah Parsons, by the way, 3 sacks today, so he is ready to roll. Can't wait to see you next Sunday night in Pittsburgh. Before we leave, you want to show you the 49ers are joking around National Running Backs Day, akin to National Tight Ends Day. Look when they come in the locker. Look at Mac Jones. Kyle Shanahan had a good laugh with it. As we were just talking in the break, this San Francisco team, it's stunning that they are 5-2.
It is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it is.
There is not one reason why this team should be 5-2 at this point in the season, and yet they've got it done. And it's really fun when you're on a team that just is galvanized and finds a way. Those are the most fun teams to be a part of.
And it looks like that's happening down there. We'll look forward to seeing you later on in the season, 16 weeks from now, right here for Super Bowl 60. And I want to remind you, Tuesday, on Today, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver live in studio. It is NBA tip-off morning on Today. Adam will speak with Savannah and Craig exclusively, and John Tesh performs Round Ball Rock, the NBA on NBC theme, live on TV for the very first time. It's never happened before until Tuesday on Today here on NBC. And then, of course, we'll start the NBA season Tuesday night as well from Oklahoma City. San Francisco 20, Atlanta 10, our final score here tonight. Our thanks to our producer, Rob Hyland, Hall of Fame director, Drew Esikoff, our awesome Sunday Night Football team, Terry McCauley, Melissa Stark, and Chris Collinsworth, Mike Tirico. Good night from Santa Clara, where the 49ers beat the Falcons 20-10. See you for Rodgers against the Packers next Sunday night.
NBC Sports, celebrating its 20th season of Sunday Night Football. Thank you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.